If you're over 65 and reaching for a banana first thing in the morning, this message may surprise you. Bananas, widely considered a healthy start to the day, may actually pose unexpected risks, especially when combined with certain other morning foods. And if you're on heart medication, the consequences could be more serious than you realize. As we age, our bodies become more sensitive to specific food interactions. Something as innocent as a fruit smoothie or whole grain toast might quietly interfere with the medications that keep your heart stable. While bananas are rich in potassium and fiber, their combination with 3 specific types of foods could disrupt how your heart pills work, leading to fatigue, irregular heartbeat, or even hospitalization. That's why in this video, we're breaking down 3 common morning foods you should never eat with bananas, particularly if you're on heart medication. These food pairings may look harmless, but for seniors, the danger is real. We'll explain exactly why these combinations are risky, what signs to watch out for, and most importantly, what you should eat instead to stay safe and energized. Before we begin, let me ask you, have you ever felt strange or unusually tired after breakfast, even when eating healthy foods? Leave a comment below and tell us about your morning habits. It might help others recognize patterns they've ignored. And if you care about your health or a loved one's, please subscribe now. These are the kinds of insights no one tells you about until it's too late. Let's uncover the truth together. Let's begin with the first morning food that becomes a dangerous mix when eaten with bananas after 65. 1. Yogurt, a creamy threat in disguise when paired with bananas. At first glance, bananas and yogurt seem like a match made in breakfast heaven. A bowl of sliced banana over creamy Greek yogurt feels wholesome, refreshing, and perfect for older adults trying to eat light in the morning. But for those over 65, especially anyone taking heart medications such as ACE inhibitors, beta blockers, or diuretics, this pairing can quietly put your health at risk. Here's why. Both bananas and yogurt are naturally high in potassium. Potassium is an essential mineral, no doubt. It helps muscles function, nerves communicate, and your heart beat steadily. But when your medications are already increasing potassium retention, adding even more through your breakfast can push your levels too high. This condition, known as hyperkalemia, doesn't announce itself with sirens. Instead, it creeps in subtly with fatigue, muscle weakness, or an irregular heartbeat. By the time the symptoms become obvious, you could already be in serious danger. Many seniors are prescribed medications that slow the kidney's ability to flush out excess potassium. So, when you eat a potassium-rich breakfast like bananas and yogurt, your body may not be able to handle the overload. And most people have no idea this is happening. Let's make this real. Imagine a typical morning. You wake up, have your banana and yogurt bowl while watching the morning news, and then take your medication. You think you're doing everything right, but a few hours later, you feel strangely weak. Your heartbeat feels odd. You assume it's just age or maybe poor sleep. But it might be that your potassium levels are spiking silently and your meds are no longer functioning the way they should. This is not about fear. It's about awareness. You don't have to give up bananas or yogurt entirely, but you do need to separate them and monitor your potassium intake. Speak with your doctor or pharmacist about your specific medication and how much potassium is safe for you each day. Often, spacing out potassium-rich foods across meals instead of stacking them together in one sitting makes all the difference. So the next time you're tempted to whip up a banana yogurt parfait, pause and ask, is this the safest choice for my morning routine? And if you've ever felt lightheaded or had unusual heart rhythms after breakfast, drop a comment below. We'd love to hear your experience. It could help someone else connect the dots. Don't forget to subscribe for more insights just like this. Small changes can protect your heart, your energy, and your life. Now, let's move on to the second food combination that could be silently disrupting your heart health. 2. High-fiber bran cereals, a hidden roadblock for heart meds when eaten with bananas. Bran cereals have long been celebrated as the breakfast of champions for seniors, packed with fiber, great for digestion, and often recommended to lower cholesterol. Combine that with a banana, and you've got a bowel-friendly breakfast, right? Unfortunately, this seemingly heart-smart combo may do the opposite when it comes to how your heart medication is absorbed. Here's the truth. Certain high-fiber foods, particularly bran-based cereals, can interfere with the absorption of your medications, especially when eaten together with bananas. The fiber in bran cereals is primarily insoluble, and while this helps move waste through the digestive system, it also acts like a sponge. That sponge-like effect can soak up medication molecules and sweep them out of your body before they have a chance to take effect. Now add a banana to the mix, a fruit rich in both soluble fiber and sugar alcohols like sorbitol, which speed up intestinal movement. What you've created is a digestive superhighway. Good for constipation? Yes, but potentially bad for heart medications that need time to be absorbed fully into the bloodstream. Let's put it simply. If you eat a bowl of high-fiber cereal with banana slices on top, then take your heart meds with your last spoonful, there's a real chance those meds aren't doing their job. You may think you're covered, but your blood pressure stays high. Your heart rate stays erratic. You might even start needing higher doses, not realizing it's not your condition worsening, but your breakfast interfering. It gets more concerning when you look at the routine. Many seniors stick to the same breakfast every morning. It's easy, predictable, and comforting. But that very routine could be quietly weakening the medications you rely on to stay alive. So what should you do? First, if you love your high-fiber cereal, enjoy it. But don't eat it within 2 hours of taking your heart meds. Give your body time to absorb the medication without competition. If you want to enjoy a banana, maybe push it to a mid-morning snack rather than pairing it with your breakfast cereal. And here's a smart tip. Always check the label of your cereal. If it contains more than 5 grams of dietary fiber per serving, it could be high enough to disrupt medication absorption. The problem isn't fiber, it's timing and combination. If you've ever felt like your meds don't work like they used to, your breakfast may be part of the story. We encourage you to share your thoughts in the comments. Have you ever noticed changes in how your body responds to your medications? You might not be alone. And please, if this video is opening your eyes to new risks, click subscribe so you never miss a health warning that could protect your future. Next, we're going to reveal the third morning food that becomes a risky duo when paired with bananas. And this one might be sitting in your coffee mug right now. 3. Coffee, the morning staple that can amplify the risk of potassium overload with bananas. Coffee. For many, it's the comforting ritual that starts the day, a steaming cup that helps you wake up, focus, and feel alive. For seniors, coffee is more than just a beverage. It's a daily companion. And when paired with a banana, it feels like the perfect morning duo. Quick, easy, and seemingly harmless. But if you're over 65, and especially if you're on heart medication, this popular breakfast combination could be setting you up for a dangerous potassium spike and increased dehydration, 2 factors that don't mix well with your cardiovascular health. Here's how it works. Coffee, particularly in larger quantities or when brewed strong, acts as a natural diuretic. That means it encourages your body to excrete fluids, including essential electrolytes, through increased urination. When your body starts flushing out fluids, it doesn't just remove water, it also loses sodium and may disturb the delicate electrolyte balance that your heart depends on. Now enter the banana. As we've covered earlier, bananas are rich in potassium. When you combine a diuretic, coffee, with a potassium-loaded fruit, banana, your body may struggle to balance its potassium levels, especially if your kidney function is already slowed by age or medication. The result? Either too much potassium in your bloodstream, hyperkalemia, or a disruption in how your body processes electrolytes, both of which can be dangerous. Let's go a layer deeper. Caffeine in coffee can stimulate the release of catecholamines, like adrenaline. These hormones increase your heart rate and raise blood pressure temporarily. If you've just consumed a banana, rich in nutrients that are meant to calm and stabilize heart activity, you now have 2 opposing forces acting inside your body. This kind of internal conflict can confuse your cardiovascular system, especially when heart medications are trying to regulate things in the background. What might this feel like in real life? After your morning coffee and banana, you may experience an odd flutter in your chest, lightheadedness, especially after standing up, a sudden sense of weakness or fatigue, a pounding heart that feels out of sync. Most seniors wouldn't suspect their breakfast. They blame age, stress, or their meds. But often, it's the interaction between the food, the drink, and the drugs that's the real culprit. So what can you do instead? If you're taking heart medication in the morning, try this. Wait 1 to 2 hours after eating a banana before drinking coffee. Or switch to a low-potassium fruit in the morning if you plan to drink coffee immediately after. Always drink water alongside your coffee to help your kidneys manage electrolyte balance. It's these small adjustments that can make a huge difference in how your body handles the food and medicine it receives. And your heart deserves that care. Now we want to hear from you. Have you ever felt off after your morning coffee? Especially after eating fruit or taking medication? Drop a comment below and share your experience. Your story could help someone else recognize the signs they've been overlooking. And if this insight has been helpful, subscribe now and share this video with someone you care about. You might be saving more than just a breakfast habit. You might be protecting a life. Up next, we'll tie everything together with a conclusion that helps you choose safer morning routines while staying energized and heart healthy. So let's recap. 3 simple foods, yogurt, bran cereal, and coffee, may seem harmless, even healthy. But when combined with bananas, especially in the morning, they can silently interfere with the medications that keep your heart strong and steady. If you're over 65, your body doesn't process nutrients and drugs the way it did decades ago. The kidneys is slowed down, digestion changes, and medication absorption becomes more sensitive to even the smallest triggers. That's why these food combinations matter. Yogurt and bananas together can push your potassium levels too high, something that's especially dangerous for anyone on ACE inhibitors or diuretics. Bran cereal and bananas can bind to your medications and escort them out of your body before they ever reach your bloodstream. And coffee with bananas? It can create a roller coaster effect on your heart rate and potassium balance. 2 things your heart meds are fighting to regulate. These aren't rare or exotic foods. They're the staples found in thousands of senior households across the country, which is exactly why we made this video. Your mornings matter, and small shifts in how you eat can help your medications work better, your heart stay safer, and your energy last longer. So here's what we recommend. If you love bananas, enjoy them, but not alongside other potassium-rich foods or coffee. Space out your fiber intake and avoid high-fiber meals too close to taking medications. Drink coffee mindfully and always hydrate to support your body's balance. And above all, talk to your doctor or pharmacist. Ask how your diet might be affecting your prescriptions. It's a conversation that could change everything. Now, we'd love to hear from you. What does your typical breakfast look like? Have you ever noticed changes in how your meds make you feel? Drop a comment below and let's start a real conversation in the community. If you found this video helpful, please hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and share this video with a friend or family member who might benefit. Because the more we understand how our bodies work after 65, the better we can protect the years ahead. Thank you for watching. Stay well, stay wise, and we'll see you in the next video.